Time for another podcast session. Time for another podcast session. Time for another podcast session. A little something for your depression. The Mike O'Mara Show feels a need better than the finest weed. Listen, and you will succeed. Mike and Rob and Josh's dumb face. Sit back and chill out in our place. Maybe we'll get up in your face. Join the fun in your own chat place. Mike O'Mara on your phone. In the car or just at home. Throw the dogs a big fat bone. A few if you hate their tone. Mike O'Mara lost his mind. He will search and never find. Trying hard to be real kind. Spring is tight, it can't unwind. Why?
From Television City in Hollywood, CBS presents Cher. With guest star Bette Midler.
Mike O'Mara, radio entertainment. You can listen to The Mike O'Mara Show at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Well, what have we here?
It's a podcast.
Fine. And what excitement we have today.
It's The Mike O'Mara Show with Mike O'Mara and Rob Spiewak. Now, here's Mike.
Cher was the show after Sonny and Cher, right?
Exactly. I think it was Sonny and Cher, then the Sonny and Cher comedy hour, then just Cher. You know what I love about that is when I find a new piece of Ernie Anderson tape from 1,000 years ago, when we're in preview mode to get the show started, I see you, but only in like a postage stamp size window. And I can see your face start to crinkle when Ernie Anderson starts talking. And then by the time he said Cher, your head was down.
That's just so laughing. Ernie right there. Cher. There it is.
And also, no longer can we say from Television City because it doesn't exist anymore. But I love hearing him say it.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the barely functioning Mike O'Mara Show. We are delighted to have you with us in these lean times. So proud to bring you this program each and every week. As I don't think the camera outside of the end of my nose will properly display the level rather of sunburn that I experienced.
Oh dear.
On a very busy weekend. We have the sick house here as my son gave everything he had over the weekend of massive baseball, the last tournament of the year. And I have show and tell for you. Where is the... here it is. Okay. I have show and tell. It was a fruitful weekend. And hold on, is that the one? Yeah, there it is. All right. There it is.
Mom? Does that say mom?
Oh, that's sweet.
There's
the mom
there's the
finalist, ring. Yeah.
That's a finalist. Wasn't a championship ring. It was a finalist ring.
It sounds like, once again, Little League is focused on the moms and not the dads.
Yeah,
yes, 100%.
Exactly. Where's the Father's Day award?
I think we played 3 games with teams that had mom jerseys for the weekend.
Well, that's good because that's cheap to make new jerseys for one game.
It makes me realize that some of these teams really go through it. Walk-up music selected.
Yep.
The biggest win goes to the team that had walk-up music picked by the moms. And the moms had a sense of humor about it because there was girls just want to have fun.
Oh, that's fun.
That's pretty fun when they're walking up to a lot. You know what I mean?
That's what I was mentioning to you a couple weeks ago about picking songs to embarrass the kids a little bit.
It's hysterical, and
a lot of 12-year-olds love Cyndi Lauper because she's so unusual.
One of the teams had jerseys where they had the mom's name on the back. So that was that not only requires planning.
Travel ball loves nothing but more money. and more jerseys.
You know, it's funny. I was actually at a travel game in Manassas yesterday to part of my Mother's Day celebration, and one of the teams had tramp stamps of all their moms' names.
Okay, there you go. I knew that was a joke from a mile away.
And you know what I did, speaking of Mother's Day, this is a gag you can do at your house too, is I had to go to Costco on Saturday because I'm criminally insane, and they had a huge refrigerated section that was all their cakes that said mom, M-O-M, M-O-M, M-O-M. There was maybe 20 of them. I turned them all upside down so they said, wow.
Like you went into the refrigerated section.
Well, I mean,
and
it's one
down?
of those. It's an open refrigerated section, you know, like where you would grab meat or something like that. But I just turned the cakes upside down.
Around.
Wow.
You know what? The things that bring you joy. That is.
Does that not bring you a little bit of joy?
Well, maybe because I was on the surface of the sun all weekend.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not capable of sharing the joy that I have. But my little crumb cruncher at the end, and we wrapped it up maybe after 7 p.m., getting there at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
And it was something else. This is one of the few times I've ever sought out the opposing team's pitcher to offer a compliment on the championship game pitched by this kid that was just spectacular to see. And a real pitcher, too. Not all power, just amazing pitches, and it was fun to watch.
Did you write his name down? So you can just check in 10 years?
You know, I should. Really, I'm sure there are dads that do that.
Yeah,
right?
There are, definitely.
To keep track of these kids. Kid was talented. Really, it was fun to watch. And, just lingering between. We had a game at 12:30 that we won, which got us to the championship. And then we had to wait till 4:30 for the championship. So, and it was the very first real dog day weekend. Oof. And on. But at the end of the day, you know, when you get a mom ring, I mean, my goodness gracious, this is, they put a lot of effort into these rings.
Is it adjustable size?
No, it is not. That's why it only barely fits on my pinky here. But
that looks very Liberace of you.
So the point, Now I could show you all of them. You know,
oh great.
I mean, I've got. Let's see if we get it into focus here. Let's see. Come on.
Does it say winner?
Look at that thing sparkle.
All right, there we go.
Oh, it's another mom
finalist.
Ring. Yeah, finalist.
It's the same mom ring.
There we get this.
Oh, that's pretty.
You get this one here. This is one. This is one of the ones that I like. Right
I like the Captain America one.
See,
I like that.
Good. That's good.
I like I like the diamondy one.
This one right here. There you go.
Oh, that's nice.
Baseball.
Yeah.
Look at that bling.
Yeah. You know? Is that Jerry West?
Can you take him down to the pawn shop and cover next season's dues?
I'd like to cover this next season, this month
dues. Yes.
Yeah.
Mike,
good.
That's a very pretty one too. Very sparkly.
We need $500 for the team for his all-star team for pants. And I said that I would for pants. Yes, he's got the shirt. They've got the shirt, the two shirts, the two jerseys, but they didn't. And I apologize for my hair. I've done all the brushing I can do. I might go back to the buzz cut because this is just woefully inadequate.
I think you're in what is known as the in-between stage.
Yeah,
and in a couple weeks you'll be okay.
It's also referred to as they put on a hat stage.
Yeah, but perfectly.
I invited you to put on a hat, and you told me, and I'll quote, "Shut up."
I don't know what to do. Well, because you were just like with your tone of "How about a hat?" It was anyway. I'm all over the place today. So at the end of the weekend, they're out in the sun, and it's hot. And then he was gassed.
If they're that hot, Mike, maybe they don't need pants.
It was. It's a little bit bordering on pedophile, isn't it?
No, it's not at all.
No,
well, you'd be the creepy,
shorts
uncle.
Would be $250.
This is true.
Thank you, Josh, for the quick math.
I'll do that tomorrow. I'll bring a link in because God knows we don't need the money. We can just give it right to Little League.
But I don't understand the $500 pants.
Well,
why doesn't each parent just buy a $25 pair of pants and you move on?
Well, it's we've purchased a lot already, and they're they're trying to get a little leg up. You know, these teams get sponsors. You know what I mean? And so that's what this is about, Josh. I don't know. I mean, it's just like don't be mad at me.
Do you
right?
need a white
Just be
pair
bad.
of pants? Because I found a pair at the thrift shop yesterday.
No, they're striped. They're going for this stripe for one of the
Striped
jerseys.
pants are what, like $2 a pound now, right?
Can we just shut up about it, please?
Exactly.
Can we just? I'm just doing.
Does your team? Does
All
your
right, can
son's
I
team?
explain what happened?
Sure.
All right. So don't ask me how the details, the minutia.
Right.
But Friday night, on the weekend of sports, like a marathon weekend of running my little man around, we got to a point where it was the last item of the day: 2 baseball games, a golf tournament. I'm not kidding you. 2 baseball games, a golf tournament, and then a parents' meeting at 6:00. That was the extent of my Saturday.
After that, you got the rest of the day off.
After that, we were fine. 8:00, we're fine. This is a Friday night. No, I'm sorry, a Saturday night and a Sunday night that started early in the morning and then went all the way until like 8:00 at night. There was no evening. It didn't exist this weekend,
Right.
but that's fine. I enjoyed every minute of it. But when we arrived at the meeting, I was meeting Carla because I took him. She was there for the 2 games,
Right.
which they won. God love them. 3 for 3 in the 2 games from my Chrome Cruncher. Got to give him the thumbs up. Very good. Found his swing again. Delighted. And then to the golf tournament. And that was fun too. And then the golf tournament was going to end right at 6:00 when the other meeting was. And I was going to let Carla know if she had to get down there early.
Right.
So she said, I called her early and I said, it's going to go the whole time. So I think you need to get down there. And then she asked me if, she said, I'll have a surprise for you. And at the game, at the parents' meeting, and it comes in a big, like, Yeti tumbler corksicle thing.
Here's your liquid IV.
And this is exactly right. So by the time I got there, it was probably 6:15. The meeting was outside, and I went because of the temperature. I was like, "Thank God it's not inside. Thank God it's not inside the conference room. Thank God it's out on the surface of the sun some more." And I sit down, and nothing had gotten underway. They were very polite, and they were waiting for Michael and myself.
Right.
And pretty well attended too. A lot of parents, not all of them, but not all the kids, but almost all of them. And I look over, and Carla gives me a look that is kind of like, and hands me the flagon of a south of the border beverage that I think is very popular.
One that perhaps might have a salted rim or might not.
And one that might have a cruise ship named after it. Which is very, very
Wasting
special.
away. Sure.
Josh, are we going to make it to that cruise? Just out of curiosity, you'll make it, right? You'll make it to the cruise at least?
50-50.
50-50. That's
Yeah.
fine. I can accept that. Just let me know so we can have anyway.
We can alter the copy.
We can alter the copy. Exactly. So I take a pull on this, and I realize that it appears to me that none of the other parents or the coaches are doing this, that I'm sneaking it. I'm pretty sure it was clandestine. We didn't make didn't really make a big deal of it.
Sure.
And
But that's
it
what
was
the drunk always thinks. He always thinks I got away with it.
You know
okay.
what?
So
You're right.
wait, hold on. The drunk.
Well,
what
no.
do you mean the drunk?
No,
How about
Let's
let's
say-
change that? The inebriant. Mike,
Did
remember?
you have parents that would be drinking at every game? Did you have that type of thing?
I feel like that has stepped up since in the past year or two.
That what has stepped up that they don't
The drinking at Little League games.
Oh, so
has-
it's increased.
has increased.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, this is not anything that's regular, although there were 2 occasions, 1 game and 1 parents meeting.
But I'm just saying at these parents meetings,
Yes.
there's always someone who's drinking and they always think they're getting away with it. They're the ones sitting there saying nobody knows.
Speak to
Okay,
what
I didn't
Josh
know that.
said.
I didn't realize that, but yeah.
When we went to
you've
go
been
ahead,
at
Josh.
school meetings before where a guy will say nobody knows.
Yeah,
Nobody-
this is true.
nobody
It was
knows.
Julia's orientation for 7th grade, and we went in there, and we still knew a lot of the parents then, and because the kids hadn't splintered off. And this one guy sits next to me, and he smells like a still, and he's laughing too loud at the jokes.
Yeah,
and
you always
everything.
talk about that guy.
And he
You-
leaned over and he said, "I had a few beers before we got here. No one knows." But he said it at that volume. Such an idiot.
That's how everybody knows.
Exactly.
But this particular margarita was so well crafted for my liking. And you know, Rob, I've always said the margarita is a lovely beverage, but it's a little too soft drinky for me.
What you need is what we'd like to call a dry margarita.
A dry margarita is my kind of margarita, and I'm telling you, it was dry. It was dry so much that at the end of the meeting, old man Dad decided to go out on the field and take a few swings with the pitcher.
No,
that was out there.
Oh,
that
no, that's
had a wonderful time. No hurt. Made contact. Hit one to the outfield, which was good.
But knowing you, that's a bend in the personality that you had enough to drink that's not something you would do.
And
probably not.
Where were the other dads? Any other dads out on the field?
You know what?
They were calling Child Protective Services.
At the time, there were only two people on the field that were of parents, and that would be Mr. O'Mara and Mrs. O'Mara, who also stood in and took a few swings. And by the way, by the time I got home,
yes,
there was 3/4 of everything left, and I hopped in the pool with my kid, and we had a very nice
Fully
evening.
Dressed?
Got down in my underwear and went right into the pool.
Leave your watch on or watch off?
Watch off.
Good thinking.
But no time for a swimsuit. Just straight to the pool.
That's right. The underwear.
I got to get in.
Really? Yeah. I mean, really, swimsuits are. You know what? Really, when you think about them, swimsuits are, especially men's trunks, are just tremendously uncomfortable. The only ones I like are that those trunks from the sponsor we had a few months ago. The people that no, the one before that, the orange one that you did the TV commercial.
You did the softcore porn for, John.
Yeah, I don't remember the brand.
Yeah, they come and go. Anyway, that's it was
mostly go.
Special. There you go. Yeah, you might wonder why we're joking, people, because this is it.
Are you welcoming today,
We're
Mike?
winding down.
Are you welcoming super chats today?
I'm if you could throw us a $10,000 super chat, we might be able to keep the show going until the 4th of July.
Please do it through that QR code at the bottom.
Yeah, do the QR code. We
don't need Google to get.
We're on fumes, folks. This you're listening to a moment where things are just not looking up. It's the economy, stupid.
Yeah. When you went into the pool, Mike, did you jump or did you fall?
Fair Harbor from Joel Rosenbaum, who knows more about.
Thank you, Joel.
Who spends more time thinking about our clients than the people that work on this show.
Great photographer, Joel
Fair
Rosenbaum.
Harbor, way to go. Good job. Guy. That was remember that? That was fun. Sunnier days.
So when you got to the pool, Mike, I'll restate. Did you jump in or did you fall in?
I jumped in.
Okay, good.
I jumped in. It was delightful. Semi, butt first.
Nice.
Butt first.
Nice.
Legs extended. Not a Kimbo.
As soon as you got in, did you yell across the pool about how nice the new light is that you installed?
That's weird that you got a brain like that.
And I was going to ask the same thing if he didn't.
That
came up.
Yes, of course you did.
Because I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of it. I look at it every time and it's bright shininess, and I say to myself, that was a project.
Yep.
That was a project that saved me. I saved like $1,500 on that project, and I'm thrilled. I am truly thrilled. Rob, can you put your head maybe in the camera?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking for one thing.
Because not only is it you leaning forward, look at his head.
The head's there. It's just the face
shining.
that's missing.
It's
beautiful,
shining.
Isn't it?
Oh,
you know, if you take a Sharpie and you draw some eyes and a nose up here, then when you bend down, we won't be able to
when Rob
tell.
is looking at things, it's like this.
You know, Josh, if you took a Sharpie and shoved it up your ass.
Oh, my God. So it was
It's a weird Monday.
It was super, super busy.
Did it sound anything like this? Splash, 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 splash. You see that light?
No. I waited with the light, but I liked
because the sun had to go down.
Right. We don't utilize, as I've mentioned on the show before, we don't utilize this wonderful thing we have in the backyard. And when it's 90 all day long, and then it's like 88 by 8 o'clock at night, there's no better time to get it. And the temperature, because I don't heat it, was flawless.
Oh, that's
great. It was just cold enough. I was very, very pleased.
I think. Do you think that most people that have pools underutilize them?
100%.
1,000%.
I can't think of anyone that like lives out by their pool once they get it. Yeah.
It's why I refuse to buy a pool, because I know I will just be yelling at my kids saying, you know how much that thing costs? Get out there.
Yeah.
I'd expect them to use it every single day.
It is not a utilized feature. There are people that do. There are people that actually recognize the value and are in it all the time. But it's something that
They're the leather people.
the leather
When you look
people
outside.
that love being on the surface
Don't
of the
have a
sun,
job.
Yeah,
and
just
that
there.
truly dig it. But I'm very, very happy with the weekend, but I'm not happy with the way home, because as soon as my son got into the car, he, towards the last 2 or 3 innings of the game, at one point looked over at Mom and went, and you knew he was sick because he's in the middle of a game. And
so
he
indicating he had a sore throat.
he was sick on Friday, chilled out, made the weekend activities, which is great, and then just reactivated whatever he had, and he is not a feeling good young man today.
Any rats
yeah.
at the ball field?
With the hantavirus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have that story somewhere. Hold on a second. Did I save that? Awesome. I did. All right, here we go.
It's a special kind of
Residents
virus.
in at least 3 states are being monitored for potential hantavirus infections after traveling on a luxury cruise ship
Yeah.
that was hit with a deadly outbreak.
Sure.
The New York Times reported May 6th that public health agencies in Georgia, Arizona, and California are monitoring residents who were aboard the MV Hondius. I have never heard of
it's
that.
a beautiful boat.
Well, it's
Cruise.
in South Africa.
But have since returned to their homes. None of the people being monitored have shown signs of illness, according to the Times. The
Great.
Georgia Department of Public Health is monitoring 2 residents, the agency said. No family members for you, Josh, right, that were on the cruise ship
No.
that live in
none this
Georgia?
time.
The individuals are currently in good health and show no signs of infection. They are following current recommendations from the CDC. I didn't know the CDC was a functioning bureau of government.
Did you
no
see
idea.
who Patient Zero was?
No.
That brought it to the cruise ship. Some bird watcher
Yeah,
who was at a landfill taking pictures of birds,
because the
that is
birds are
known
more
for rat infestation.
But
And
they're
that's,
the
and
birds
by-
live at the landfill, so we had to go.
And when you're around the rodents, right, it's airborne, right? You just have to
Sure.
breathe
Yeah.
their dander, or isn't that? Oh,
I can't play you the tape because NBC is such a jerk, but they had on, by the way, Saturday Night Live this weekend was a 10. It was really great. It was Matt Damon was the host, but they showed tape of asking Trump about this virus. And he says, oh, we have it under control, we hope. And then they went back to 2020, January of 2020, and they asked Trump about the Corona-19, and he said, oh, we have it under control, we hope.
speaking of, we don't have tape of it, but we do have a tape for Rob Spiewak that I thought. Let me.
Oh, good.
Let me, Josh. I sent this for the opening of the show.
Yep.
I hope you, Rob. This one, you play to me sometimes, and I play to you.
Oh, I
'cause
love it.
we're our
Thank you.
Favorite audience. I think this, I believe, individual may have been featured prior to this. He's
Okay.
been on the show before, but let's have fun. Take a
Okay.
peek at this. Rock and roll.
Aus Freude am Leben los, sie weil die Jodler raus.
Franzel Lang!
Aus Freude am Leben, so wie es mir dahin geht.
Wow!
Happy Monday.
I love it.
Happy Monday, everybody. Don't they look like they're having a good time?
They are.
Look at that. Oh, there's a lady that's rocking out.
Yeah. I like the set.
I like the hair.
Yeah. This is a great shot.
All right. No wonder they started a world war.
Like, to be fair, that was after the war.
Not long.
The thing
after
about
war.
Franzel Lang, Mike, let me tell
Yes.
you, he makes it look effortless.
He does. And I don't think yodeling is, I think yodeling's difficult.
Do you
I think it
it's,
really is.
Is it almost time to bring it back?
What's that?
Yodeling week?
Yodeling Week is one of our more successful features on the show, and I think it's really.
You think your little AI over there can handle some yodeling?
Oh yeah.
Oh my in the car parking lot.
Well, you know what though? I want are you still working on the Latin thing, or did you not like that one? I was wondering whether
it should be there tomorrow.
You've been very busy, and I understand it's been a difficult week.
Mike, if you could write a song about the show called "Das Show Mas Gut."
Das Show Mas Gut, Voi ist die Toilette. Yeah, Scoob, I agree with you. I saw clips of Saturday Night Live. I don't agree with Rob either. I don't think it was that funny. I don't think it was that good.
I agree. And I like everything Matt Damon does.
I don't like the,
What sketch did you see that you didn't like?
I didn't like the sketch with Colin Jost and Matt Damon as
Kavanaugh, the cold open.
And I thought that to me turned
always
me off
worth
right
it
away.
to bring out Kash Patel and really inform me that he is handing out Kash Patel bourbon at his office. I mean, that's
also,
a real thing.
I don't like the Tucker. I don't like the Tucker Carlson thing.
You didn't like that bit? I thought the impression was great.
I don't. What's it down? I don't think Tucker Carlson's that big. You know,
I'm starting to think Rob gets all his political news from SNL.
That might be true.
Yeah,
that really might be true.
At least I'm not getting it from some sort of cult.
Oh, bada bing, bada boom. They're at each other today, ladies and gentlemen. I love it when I can stay out of the fray. Anyway.
That was very Greasemanish.
I did like the Matt Damon. I did like the skit as the school teacher.
That you see, and Carrie was out of her mind because she says, "Oh my God, that's me. That's me when I'm teaching." And then the spitting sketch was great. The structure of the spitting sketch was great.
I don't know if it represents my state of mind right now, but I have taken to fill my feed and many hours with women's bare knuckle fighting.
Wow, this is a long way. This is a long way from when you used to watch women in bikinis catching fish with their hands.
This is different.
Well, it's the same people.
It's it very well. There are some. There's nothing that compares. If you like combat sports, there is nothing that compares to bare knuckle fighting. It is horrible.
Well, like when you were a boy.
Well, like when I was fighting as a child?
Yeah, well, your father put you in the ring.
Have you seen the viral video of the dad that says, hey, the neighbor's outside. He wants to fight me, and his son wants to fight you. You ready? And he starts walking to the door, and the kid follows him and goes, yeah, you ready? Yeah. The kid just doesn't have a moment of hesitation.
Wow.
It's so adorable. I guess
funny.
if you think that's adorable, you might be a
redneck.
Combat...
If you are putting your son in the squared circle,
that's the redneck. That's the redneck in me. I really, I don't know what's wrong with me, but these are I can't think of a level of toughness more, as far as a combat sport, even MMA.
But do you appreciate that? I mean, I imagine that it hurts a lot and it takes bravery, but who wants to watch it? It's gross.
Oh, it's fun.
No.
You don't think it's fun?
You're so much better
Rob,
than that.
Josh, can you bring us a little bare knuckle? Maybe just a little. We'll probably get in trouble for putting a clip up.
No, we'll be fine. Mike, you're better than this. You really are. You should be watching The Pit.
No, this is what I think. All right.
What? Okay.
I think two people, and I feel this way about a little chunk of ice on the end of my tongue. No, I feel that way about when it comes to violence in movies. My feeling is you ought to show what violence in movie ought to be disturbing.
Yeah.
Because a great war movie is an anti-war movie. A great gangster movie is an anti-gangster movie. If you watch The Godfather, if you watch Goodfellas, if you watch Casino, what you're seeing is, how horrible this life is and how it ends for most of the people.
But by supporting
Nicky
bare knuckle,
Santoro. Yes,
by supporting bare knuckle boxing, that's not an anti-hero thing. That's fostering an industry.
Well, no, I mean, I'm watching it because it to me is real fighting. If you're going to a boxing match or even MMA, there we go. Here we go. Here it is, Rob. That's bare knuckle. There you go.
That's horrifying.
I wouldn't call it horrifying. Oh boy. Oh boy. And you can hear it.
Punches to get her in.
Yeah.
I don't understand the point.
The point of what?
Why this is entertainment.
Yeah.
Well, because it's watching boxing. It's watching fighting.
At least gloves and takes the glove and the head into account.
Yeah. This doesn't really look like the sweet science, Mike.
My guess is this is being done overseas.
No, this is right here.
This is actually on the boat that has the hantavirus.
The one in the black trunks is going to win. The one in the black trunks is going to win. She always wins. Oh my goodness! Look at that. Okay, that's quite enough. We've seen enough violence.
Maybe if they let their hair down a little bit, loosen them up.
Thank you, Rolando. Way to go. Way to go. I like it.
Yeah, well, good for you, Rolando.
Well, no, hold
I don't
on.
like
Wait
it.
a minute. I mean, this is the point I want to make.
All right.
That when we watch boxing or we watch MMA, it's the same thing. It's just more brutal.
Yeah.
And that's what we want. We're watching people hit each other in the head.
Safety in the others.
Well, I don't think safety comes into play nearly as much as the fights are stopped as soon as damage is done. Like if somebody gets a mouse that in one particular case, this mouse was half the size of her cheek and it opened up and she was bleeding.
A mouse? Is that
it's a
like a wound?
It's a contusion.
Okay.
It's a
does it carry the hantavirus?
God. You are ready. It's Monday, Rob. We've got Monday.
There's
Rob
no such
here.
thing of Monday, Rob. The thing is that I don't. Boxing for me is even stretching it. I don't like the physical sports where people beat the hell out of each other.
Well, a lot. You're probably, I would venture to say, in the majority of Americans, I would think. Although boxing and MMA have become wildly popular.
Yeah, they have.
Where do you line up on slap fighting?
Slap fighting? Well, I came in second.
No, are you familiar with that?
Yeah,
the Dana White enterprise where they.
It means nothing to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not entertaining. Maybe I'm missing a chip. I don't know, but I don't like that.
No,
stuff.
I mean, I'm not proud of it by any stretch of the imagination, but I find it interesting. In kind of a way of looking at people. It's the human condition, kind of.
But you don't want to spotlight that human condition.
Rob, what do you say to the people that are, that it's a huge industry and it's very popular? I mean,
I would say get into data storage.
Do you believe that, do you foolishly believe that we're evolved as human beings?
I don't believe it, but I'd also believe that we could do a little better.
Well, we could, but we don't. Look, look at the way we live our lives right now.
True.
And if Josh and I are watching a baseball game, what gets everybody cheering when there's a bench clearing brawl? It's always
I like
interesting.
that. You see that you might have found my entree. I like a bench clearing brawl. Yeah.
How rare is it that a bench clearing brawl actually starts a fight?
It doesn't.
It's all talk.
It starts a fight sometimes, but very rarely do people get badly hurt.
Yeah.
Now,
not
hockey,
badly, hopefully.
Hockey is another example where they can really go at it.
But that is a sport that is a generally, an organized sport with rules and organization and a clear winner where most people don't.
Well, hold on. There are rules in bare knuckle fighting as well.
Yeah, but it's
is
not.
Is there a penalty box?
No, but I mean, is there a penalty box in boxing?
No, but what I'm saying is that this is an offshoot of the game of hockey. It's part of it. I appreciate that, and it's fun
I'll
to
make
see
you
sometimes.
even more disappointed in me. You know what I like the best?
What?
I like it when the ladies bare knuckle fight. I think the ladies are more into it. I think the ladies are more vicious.
And the prize is what? A handbag?
No, the prize money. They have prize money. You're not familiar with this subculture of bare knuckle fighting?
I haven't explored it. I've heard of it, and I've seen it, clips and stuff.
I would imagine that here comes Butters. Now Smith wants a piece of Butters, and he spills Butters. Yeah, I'm sorry. I am not. Am I proud of it? Not at all. Am I espousing it? Am I legitimizing it? No, I'm not.
Would you show a clip?
Tell you that I like it?
Would you show a clip to your son?
Oh yeah.
Okay, your wife?
Sure.
Okay. And how would they react?
Well, what's your point? What is your point?
I mean, do you think it's okay for a youth to see that kind of outward violence?
It's like a prize fight. It's a boxing match, but I don't go out of my way. Hey, you're making me feel uncomfortable.
No. I'm just curious.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like with Carla, if
you just sit around as a family and watch bare knuckle.
Elaine
boxing.
Wilson says, enough already. Make yourself more clear. Enough. The discussion or fighting in general, Elaine? I'd like you to clarify, please.
Mike, is there any part of it that it's more appealing because they're ladies?
I'm not going to answer that.
If you were to show it to Carla, would she accuse you of that?
No.
Okay.
Carla, not a fan of any of that. Doesn't want to watch any combat sports at all.
Carla, God bless you.
Yeah, but I mean, most I think that you'd be dealing with a sport that is men like it more than women. I think that goes well. There's certainly you see a lot of at boxing matches and at MMA, you see a lot of women in the audience.
Do you think that the
women are in the ring? So
the women bare knuckle, do you think it would be more popular if not only they let their hair down, they smiled a little more?
Okay, Rob, that's it. He wins. I have no more. I cannot offer any more. We will have some interesting news, and I do not know what to say to that.
Come here, honey.
Yes. Hey, honey. But first, let me give you a little background on one of our fine sponsors, Omaha Steaks. I love the burgers at Omaha Steaks. I talk about it all the time. How about this? Write it down, learn it, live it. The Burger Perfection Pack.
Yes.
All right? It's an incredible deal. Just $99.99. It's fantastic. Omaha Steaks, mouth-watering steak burgers. That's 4 of each of their finest burgers. Pure ground filet mignon. Yum, 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 yum. New York strip. Nom, nom. Ribeye brisket and sirloin. And they're only available at omahasteaks.com. They have an incredible 6-ounce size that's guaranteed to satisfy. They're bun busters. Plus, you get additional 8 free Wagyu smash burgers with the pack. That, ladies and gentlemen, amounts to 28 total burgers.
Do you know, Mike, this weekend, Robert and I killed a box of Wagyu burgers.
They're so good.
And I had never had one before.
Yeah.
And it's the kind of thing that when you take a bite of it, you pause. Because it's like,
good.
It's that good.
Can I make this is the best way I can describe it. Look, everybody eats a hamburger once in a while.
Yeah.
We're at the game yesterday, and they're making these crappy burgers in the in the concession area.
Right.
And I said, a salt burger, because that's how salty it was. It was great. But the difference with Omaha Steaks burgers, and I'm being honest here when I say that when you bite into one of these Omaha Steak burgers, you really get the sensation that you're eating a steak, that you're tasting the beef, which I've never had with burgers of any kind.
I normally take ketchup on my burger, but these are so good, they don't require seasoning.
You really don't want to.
So
it's fantastic. Remember, Omaha Steaks is America's original butcher, offering hand-selected beef from the American heartland. So impress your next dinner party or family cookout with exclusive products not available at grocery stores. And I think that's a thing. The fact that they're not available at grocery stores, they're special. Get ready for grilling season with the mouth-watering Omaha Steaks Burger Perfection Pack, plus 8 free Wagyu smash burgers, just $99.99. Go to omahasteaks.com, and as a bonus, use promo code MIKE. That's MIKE to get $35 off your order. That's $35 off with promo code MIKE. Mike. There
Mike,
it is.
will you entertain a question?
Fire away.
If you take a frozen Omaha steak burger out of the freezer, how long do you have to wait to put it on the grill?
To put it on the grill?
You don't have to wait at all.
They
go from freezer to grill, and they're fantastic.
And I think you get a pretty decent freezer to bun result in about 20 minutes.
That's about it. That's exactly right.
It's yum, nom, nom. And then you go to a bare knuckle fight. Let's do the thing because we got the thing here. So, ladies and gentlemen,
quit punching your dinner.
I sent Josh a tape of The Price is Right. It's been on our TV screens for more than 50 years. Can you believe that? It's been on the air for 50 years, and it's still setting new records on Friday's Mother's Day themed episode, which Drew Carey really dressed up for, as you'll see in a minute here.
Oh, no.
A contestant won the largest amount for a single game. Now, not the showcase and not anything special.
Oh, for a pricing game.
Just a game during the show.
Right.
She won $240,150. This lady's name, Vanessa. Did they give her last name? retired veteran Vanessa. Let's
Good for her.
let's look
Good
at
for her.
the tape of lovely Vanessa.
Just so
and
you
her
know,
big win.
Vanessa, when she played Lion's Share just now, she won $240,150 in cash
Goodness.
prizes, which makes her the biggest pricing game winner in Prices Right.
Oh, I sent him the
daytime
wrong
history.
tape. I sent him the wrong tape.
Congratulations. So this is
now they do the
fun
rewind.
part. So we have
Okay,
5
here we go.
numbers, 8, 13, 21, 25, 27.
I've not
You can
seen
pick
this
them in
pricing
any
game.
order you want.
As a retired vet, this is huge for me.
Could be.
This is huge. I'm gonna go with 13.
Lucky number 13. Let's get it out of the way. Let's get lucky number 13 out of the way. 13 is?
We're going to start things off with $2,500 in cash.
Is this a digital version of that punch the hole game?
All right, you wanna
Yeah,
keep
it looks a
going?
little like Punch a Bunch. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all up to you to decide. Remember, we have those 5 lose-it-alls. 8, 21, 25, or 27?
Drew's outfit.
Lucky
He looks
21.
great.
Watch what she starts winning
21
here.
is?
21 is $25,000
Wow.
in cash.
There you go. I don't think she overreacted. I'd fall on the ground.
So you have 3 left. Remember, there's still 5 lose-it-all. The lose-it-all doesn't end the game, though. Like, if you get it on the next one, you still have 2 balls to go after that. Do you want to keep on going?
Nice shirt.
Well, I mean, it looks like
Okay,
he
so
rolled
keep
out of
on
bed.
going. 8, 25, or 27?
25.
25. Come over here. Number 25, please. 25 is?
We're glad you kept going because it is $100,000
Jeez.
in cash.
Pretty cool. I love it.
That's your
Is
total.
there anything more fun than watching
2
people
numbers to go. There's
no,
still 5
win?
lose-it-alls
Well,
up
there's
there, but we
something
still
more
have
fun.
4
Bare knuckle fighting.
$100,000 balls
Stop
up there,
it.
Plus all kinds of other prizes.
Vanessa
last 2
Del
numbers.
Rio.
That's
My
not
daughter's
it.
birthday.
It's Redgrave.
I have to go.
She's going to go for it.
Your crap.
8 or 27?
For you, baby. I'm gonna go with 27.
Number 27. She's got $127,500 on the line. It is.
Well, her birthday is a lucky one because it's $100,000.
Wow.
I love it. And it goes on and on. We can stop it there. It's fantastic. But she wins the, she gets a trip to, it was like the thing that kicked it over the top, though. I'm not a world traveler,
right?
But it was a trip for 2 to Morocco. And I'm like, I don't know if that would float my boat that much. I mean, there are a lot of places I'd like
and
to.
I send you guys this
Morocco's
clip.
supposed to be nice.
Yeah, you're more of a world traveler than I am,
I sent you
Josh.
guys a clip a couple months ago when someone won a trip to Easton, Maryland.
Easton.
Yeah.
Well, yes, lovely Eastern Shore.
But you know what's
Right on the
beautiful
Chesapeake
about
Bay.
that win is since it's a cash win, it's not like she has to pay the taxes to keep it. They will just
Sure, she has to pay
withhold
the
it.
taxes.
Yeah, but I'm saying they'll withhold it. Like if you win a car,
Yeah, you
you're
gotta
still
pay the
responsible
you're
for
on
the tax.
on the
yeah.
hook for that.
But
right.
so you'll have the cash in hand to pay it off. Good for her and good for the show for keeping exciting. And
I think it's exciting and I love it. And
Drew should wear
yeah.
hard shoes though.
Drew Carey. It's not that he's casual. It's that he's got an odd way of putting his outfits together. Don't you agree?
I agree. And also, you know, if I was designing Lion's Share as the new pricing game, I would have a lot less of George Gray, the announcer.
You don't like that announcer? He's no.
Hey, it's great for your birthday.
He's not really a Roddy, is
No,
he?
or the other guy, the first guy. His name just escaped me.
Johnny Gilbert?
That's no, Johnny Olson.
Johnny Olson.
Yeah.
A new study shows that certain types of anxiety can actually help you live longer. Well, I'm ready to hear this. Scientists looked at data from more than 400,000 people and discovered there may be 2 very different kinds of warriors. The first type is the unhealthy version that's tied to stress, mood swings, and poor mental health. But the other type is described as having emotional reactivity and internal stability, or ERIS. It means being cautious and anxious without the emotional instability. Folks with ERIS had a 35% lower risk of death over 15 years, and researchers say people with ERIS were less likely to smoke and more likely to exercise. They also tend to eat healthier and go to the doctor for preventative care. The study found this type of worry comes from older survival instincts in the brain. Being alert and cautious might have helped people avoid risky behavior and stay healthier over time. So maybe your anxious friend isn't overthinking everything. Maybe they're just built for survival, which is kind of interesting.
That
right?
makes
for fun.
No, not for fun, but it makes perfect sense to me. I mean, that's instinct, and we're losing them one at a time. But if it still exists, it's in place to make you live longer.
We're losing our instincts one at a time?
I think a little bit.
Yeah, you might be right. We're getting a little bit dumber, and
Yeah.
we're getting a little less cautious, which is interesting.
Yeah.
We move on to the Social Security Administration releasing their most popular baby names for 2025.
I love this. Always
I will
have.
go for, all right, we've got the girls first. I'll start with number 10, Ileana, E-L-I-N-A, Ileana.
Well, there's an Ileana Douglas, but she spells it differently. It's a pretty name.
I love the next one. Number 9 is Sophia.
Beautiful.
Love that. Number 8, Evelyn. Like that?
I like that. Do you know that was Angel's first name on the Rockford Files?
Evelyn.
Evelyn, Angel. Yeah, Martin. It was a great show.
Number 7 is Isabella.
I know an Isabella. Is it Isabel or Isabella?
Isabella.
That's pretty.
Number 6 is Mia. Number 5, Sophia. Number 4, Amelia.
Was Sophia on there twice?
No, I think it was Sophie. and then
Sophia.
Oh,
Sophia.
okay.
No, it's their S-O-F-I-A and S-O-P-H-I-A.
I guess they're different
Okay.
names. Yeah.
Both made the list. Number 4, Amelia. Number 3, Emma. Number 2, the first one that doesn't end with an A, Charlotte. I love Charlotte. That's a
That
beautiful
is such
name.
an old school name. I had an Aunt Charlotte.
That's beautiful. And my cousin's daughter is Charlotte. And I haven't spent enough time with Charlotte over the years, and I'd like to
Is there a
get to know
good nickname
Charlotte.
for Charlotte, like a shortened version?
Char.
Char, I guess. We used to call our Shotzi. Hey, Shotzi.
Shotzi, get in the car, Char. And number 1, Olivia.
I like that, but you bring up an interesting point. Of those 10, how many end in an A?
Yeah, a lot of it. The men.
Well, that's also a lot of female words in like Spanish and stuff all end in A.
Okay.
Number 10, Lucas for the guys. Number 9, William, my dad's name.
William.
Number 8, Mateo. Number 7, Elijah. Number 6, James. Number 5, Henry.
I like Henry. And
George Carlin would like Henry, a real
and
man's
you
name,
could go to
right?
Hank from that, too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 4, Theodore. Teddy. Number 3, Oliver. That's interesting.
I have a cousin, Oliver.
Number 2, Noah. And guess what the number 1 is?
Probably Robert.
Nope.
But no. Oh, we've had it on the show, I think. Maverick?
No, it's not that. Michael.
Good for you.
No, it's Liam. It's Liam.
Which
Liam
is technically
number
William.
1.
I'm not sure that I would put that separate from William.
No, Liam isn't that an Irish name? Liam, like Liam Neeson?
Yeah, if you're you can be named directly Liam.
Oh, okay.
And I
that's
don't
just a
think
nickname.
that's a short for William. I don't
I'll
think
allow
it is. It's Liam. Come on now. All right.
Where's Robert?
I have a very specific set of skills.
Yeah, you know, you should go kill Elijah, because I don't like that name.
Right now, I'm fantasizing about Rob. Rob in a bare knuckle fight.
No, I don't want to do it.
That's right. It's Rob on a boat on the Margaritaville ship for our last show ever. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon got sued in real life by the real-life Miami-Dade police officers who inspired their movie The Rip. Either one of you watched The Rip?
Yeah, I liked
watched
The Rip.
Good
Yeah.
movie. If you haven't seen it, it's about the true story of a 2016 Miami Lakes narcotics raid, which became the largest money seizure in Miami-Dade history with more than $24 million in cash.
The image that sticks with me is they had those big white, almost like commercial kitchen containers, paint buckets full of cash. I loved that.
The real-life officers say the movie has unfairly damaged their reputation by portraying them negatively. One officer says, quote, "When you rip something, you're stealing something. We never stole a dollar." His attorney adds, quote, "My clients are now hurt for the rest of their lives with everybody perceiving that they're dirty. I get it.
Yeah.
I get the lawsuit.
Yep,
I
sure.
really, really do. I mean, they were perceived falsely in the movie. If you watch the
Do
movie,
you think
thinking
that
they're
if
ripping people off.
If he ran the disclaimer at the end of the credits that this is based in truth, but names have been changed and facts have been changed, which they do, would that cover him?
No, I think you'd have to get into the ring and bare knuckle fight.
And put his hair in pigtails?
That's
And
it.
did they change the names, or was it their names?
I don't know.
They were all
don't
named
know.
Elijah and Sophie.
Summer is the perfect time to catch a concert and an even better time to see a living legend. There are a few of those that are floating around. Ultimate Classic Rock put together a list of the oldest rockers on tour this summer. Hope they make it.
Wow.
Leading the list at 85 years young. Who do you think that is, Rob Spiewak?
It could be Tom Jones. He's
No.
up there.
Not a rocker. Not a rocker.
Not a rocker. 85.
I bring it up for you because it's you're a fan.
Oh, is it Paul?
It is not.
Okay.
You're very close.
Is it Ringo?
It's Ringo. He
Okay,
turns,
yeah, the All-Star Band is touring, yeah.
He will turn 86 in July, and he goes on tour later this month. God love him.
Paul and Ringo put out a record over the weekend, a new single. Their first collaboration single. It's great. Everyone should check it out.
Mike Love, he's
Oh,
going
he's
out on
a
tour.
dick.
85.
And you know what?
He turns 85 in March.
Do you know one of the
Turned
places?
85 in March.
Do you know one of the places where Mike Love is playing?
Where?
The Tally Ho Theater in Leesburg.
Very good. You going to go see him?
If I did, I'd just yell at him. I hate him so much.
Number 2 is Bob Dylan. He's 84. Paul Simon is 84. John Anderson of Yes, 81. Eric Clapton, 81. That makes me feel ancient.
But Eric Clapton wasn't he a very, very vocal anti-vaxxer for a moment?
I don't know. Mickey Dolenz. I'm so
Still?
sick of the monk. It's ridiculous. 81. Rod Stewart. These are all the same names. These are the people that never stop. Roger Glover of Deep Purple, 80. Ian Gillian of Deep Purple, 80. And John Fogerty, center field, 80 years young.
Of
There
all
we
of
go.
them, what would be the show you would go see?
None.
Really?
Ringo. I would see
okay,
Ringo.
Ringo's good, but if you take Ringo out, I think I would still go see Rod Stewart.
I would go see Clapton after Ringo. Those would be the ones I'd go
Make
to
sure
see.
you wear a mask.
I'd go see Dylan.
Dylan? Would you really?
Yeah.
That surprises me that you would go see
yeah.
Dylan. I'm very surprised
I
at
saw
that.
him in college. It was the most I don't care performance I've ever seen from a rock star.
That's his vibe.
It was disappointing.
A hospital in Manitoba, Canada has announced that they're temporarily suspending surgeries due to an ant problem. This is a true story. According to the report, ants have been spotted everywhere throughout the hospital, and no one can figure out where they're coming from. Hospital officials say there's no infestation, but they are working with exterminators. Yes, there's an infestation.
Call
if
Pesty.
you see them everywhere.
Pesty can fix that.
The hospital says they need to deal with the ant problem before it gets worse. They're just ants, so there's no serious safety risk to staff and patients, but they can't have ants showing up during a knee surgery. That'll give the patients literal ants in their pants. Good luck
You
with
know
that.
what would be great is if you saw a video of someone getting a cast removed, you know, with that big rotary saw, and they open up
ants
the and
underneath.
ants come out.
Oh my God, ants go marching. Oregon just posted the latest list of the top cities for mosquitoes. Let's see.
Like to vacation?
Mosquitoes. Let's next year. Each year they rank 50 cities for mosquitoes by looking at how many people had to use exterminators for treatments over the past 12 months. And let's see. Los Angeles, number 1 for the 6th year in a row.
If I am not mistaken, LA had no mosquitoes until like 30 years ago, and one load of lumber that they brought in gave the mosquito problem to Los Angeles.
LA's number 1, followed by Chicago, New York City, Detroit, Atlanta, Washington, Houston, Dallas, Cleveland, and Denver. I wouldn't think Denver had about a mosquitoes, but
I
they
don't
do.
have a lot of mosquitoes because I walk behind the deep truck.
Yeah, just breathing it in.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Finally, today, a man in Florida named Julian Becerra went to a Vietnamese restaurant last month with a naughty-sounding name. I'll give that to you in a second. He went to the place because of the name, but he was blown away by the food. So much so that he started a GoFundMe that has raised $190,000 for this restaurant.
Good for him.
The restaurant's name, I will spell it.
Okay.
It's BICH.
Okay.
NGA. The correct pronunciation is Biknia. Biknia. And that loosely translates into beautiful jade. But obviously, the way it's spelled, BICH space NGA looks amusing in English to some people.
Sure.
Julian went to the place because of the name. He said, have you ever had a meal that was made purely with love? Well, if you haven't, you just witnessed one. And get this, the owner is an older woman named Mrs. Ling. She insisted that the meal was free because he was the first customer in hours, and she enjoyed chatting with him. Julian posted on TikTok about the place, and he was so touched by the meal, Mrs. Ling, and the response online that he went back. Sat down with Mrs. Ling and found out she's widowed, she's had a stroke, and she is essentially homeless. She stays with a friend and still comes to work every day with a positive, happy attitude. Fed him again and said, thanks for coming, bitch. There you go.
I was wondering if the owner might have been Snoop.
Yes, Snoop. Yay. Fantastic. We will come back with more fun. You are listening and watching The Mike O'Mara Show. We'll be right back, everybody. Hey, Fudge Cutters. Mike O'Mara here. I want to share something my wife Carla is really excited about at DermGlow Skin. Peptides. Peptides are natural compounds in your body that act as messengers, helping with things like repair, metabolism, sleep, and energy. Now you can supplement them all. Partnering with a trusted telehealth partner, DermGlow gives you access to doctor-prescribed peptides in all 50 states. It's simple. Take a quick online quiz, get approved, and your order ships straight to your door. Peptides can improve your energy, metabolism, and cellular health, detox and skin support, hair, skin, and scalp health, better sleep, and the Wolverine stack for recovery and healing. And of course, GLP-1s for weight loss. Whether you're trying to lose 30-plus pounds or just the last 5, there are programs and microdosing options to help with benefits like reduced cravings and better blood sugar balance. Everything is prescribed by licensed doctors safely and conveniently. If you're low on energy, struggling with weight, not sleeping well, or just not feeling your best, there may be a peptide that can help you. Visit DermGlowSkin.com and click the weight loss and peptides to get started. DermGlowSkin.com, helping you feel better from the inside out. Yeah, look at these rings. Yeah.
That's like a Tom Brady picture.
Let me ask everybody in our audience a question here for a second. Do you believe in ghosts? No. Do you believe in UFOs? Do you believe that there is a life form out there? Do you believe that we are not alone? I certainly think it would be incredibly arrogant for people to not believe that they're in this vastness of our universe, and further, that there is not some other intelligent life. Josh has been wanting to talk about aliens and pastors for a long time, because apparently this is becoming a subject on the pulpit, right?
Well, no. Not sure if you saw, but on Friday, the government started putting out some UFO files.
Mm-hmm.
So they put out some videos of things they can't explain flying in the sky, little orbs, and a note of some military guy's observation where he saw people 3.5 to 4 feet tall get out of a ship. And so the government put this stuff out, but before they put this out on Friday, this pastor Perry Stone, who's like a YouTuber, like influencer pastor, and a few other pastors, I think it was 3 or 4 total.
All right, stop the music now. It gets obnoxious after a while.
So these pastors were coming out early, like last week, talking about how they were invited to a secret meeting in Nashville to sit down with some government officials to be told to prepare for aliens, and that you need to be preparing your congregants for how to handle Christianity and belief when aliens are unveiled.
A question, Josh. You are the biggest church attender of this show, this triad. Have you ever heard a sermon or a homily or any advice from the pulpit about outer space?
I have never heard pastors mention from the pulpit about aliens.
Okay,
I've been around discussions on like things in the Bible that seem to refer to aliens and stuff, and that maybe aliens are demons or angels or this or that. But
wasn't Ruth supposed to be a Martian?
But these I'm just going to roll past that. But these pastors, I've never heard of any of these pastors. Apparently, they're big internet pastors to come out and say that that the government is about to unveil real aliens. And that aliens are going to come. I think they said aliens are going to come to Earth and say that they created us and that we are the creatures of aliens.
So a pastor has said this, or the government has told the pastors this?
A pastor has sat down and said, the government came and shared this with me because clearly it's going to mess with a lot of people's faith.
Are you familiar with
this secret?
Are you familiar with who this pastor is?
No,
that did this.
Perry Stone is.
There's another one, Mike. Father Beast. Father
no.
Beast also said so. Are you
Mr. Beast?
Yeah. Are you suspicious that these are all internet influencers that are
I
the
don't
priests?
buy it at all.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Is there a chance you could retrieve a picture of this Perry Stone?
Yeah,
and I don't want to
modern televangelist.
I don't want to offend any of our religious listeners here,
which
but I
we
would
have
say,
many. Yes.
But I think that the history of preaching has shown that there are multiple grifters that have been involved in the profession, bilking their minions out of hundreds of thousands of dollars. And when you look at somebody like a Jimmy Swaggart or a Jim Baker and Tammy Faye, there's a lot of hinkiness that goes on. So coming from a pastor,
gemstones.
I also don't think that aliens being real or not affects my faith at all. So I don't know why you would need to prepare pastors for.
Let me ask this. All right, there he is. He looks, relatively innocent
Looks
when
like
you
an
see
old
that
Ghostbuster.
picture. He looks like he does, actually. Josh, it's funny when you say it wouldn't affect my faith at all. No. What is something that, because one of the things I hear about people that are devout, religious, you hear a lot of words like unshakable, like nothing would ever move you off of that. I'm wondering, because the whole idea of belief is that, you believe and you don't need evidence and you're not going to back off of your beliefs. I'm very curious. This is not even related to aliens. Is there anything that would empirical, something real, something you could see and perceive that would rattle your faith a little bit?
I think there is so much proof that we are created specific and different than everything else in the world, and so much proof of the Bible stories in historical artifacts, and so much stuff of Jesus proven outside of the Bible that, I don't have anything.
You're not sure that there would be anything that would...
it would have to be proven all these facts wrong.
And when you talk about not having your faith shaken, if they were somehow to provide some, maybe even government verified empirical proof that we were created by another species, which would put the Bible as a, totally defeats the whole purpose of it.
Can I jump in here for a second and just say, when Rob's talking about that, I'm thinking in terms of the advances in medical technology that have allowed us to create life.
Yeah.
Technically, we have been able to learn how to do that. And who's to say that hasn't been done by other civilizations? The older I get, the more I realize that we're animals and that we kind of act like animals. And, but I think the real proof is people that watch bare knuckle fighting, which I
probably.
I'm going to try to do as many callbacks to that as I possibly can.
I think many advances in science prove a God even more.
Really?
Give
me one example of that. I'm curious. And by the way, it's
how complex we are. And how complex our brains are compared to other animals.
So you think it's us and everything else. It's human beings. I think that statement, what I take issue with is that I think that the human, being a human being, I don't elevate us that further from animals. I think I see more proof every day that we prove that we are,
No, we're
animals.
We're dumb.
We are dumb. We're dumb.
Yeah.
But there's no other animal that's not human that can do what we do.
This is true. Well, the birds, like a cockatoo, can, mimic, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me when we have that. But I would be... Especially now that I'm older, I would be so excited if there was anything that ever was revealed that was, but it's too much, guys. I did a term paper at American University on this. I went and I interviewed aliens. Yeah. I went and interviewed. I'd like to tuck a butcher knife. So I went and interviewed Roberta Chestnut of the Friendship Business Women's Professional Society. Okay. And she was not only the president of that organization, but she was also a UFO enthusiast. This goes back
and a bare knuckle boxer.
And a bare knuckle fighter. This goes back years and years.
Yeah.
And I think as much as I believe that we are not alone, I also believe that the odds of real contact happening. So my belief system in other life forms is not informed by whether we have evidence on Earth at all. It's informed by the concept of how vast we are in this little marble that we live on, and that there's so much out there. And the odds are, I think, just as great that we wouldn't see aliens than whether we would or not. But they're out there. There has to be. There has to be more intelligent life.
I don't know if there is.
I've always believed. I've always believed that there's something out there, that there's aliens out there. But I lean more towards thinking they're angels and demons, an interdimension type thing.
Well,
over space creatures.
Have you ever? And it's funny when you talk about people who are evangelical Christians,
right?
That when you talk about the demons and our pop culture is just filled with movies and literature about that type of subject. And when you see that, when you say angels and demons, the demons, that's the part I have trouble with, because the idea of a boogeyman or a really nasty, creature with fangs and bulging eyes and stuff like that, it's just... Right. It's hard for me to, outside of movies, believe
I have a question, Mike, for you. I am on the other side. I don't think there's anything out there. There could be, but I don't think there is.
You don't think there's anything outside of Leesburg, though, isn't that right?
That's exactly right. Just a few demons. But do you think there has been any time in history that there has been any sort of alien influence or involvement with us on Earth? Like maybe... a visit,
I will tell you what,
or something like that.
When you look at the pyramids in Egypt, that is a very, very difficult argument to refute. When you talk about the extent of our human history, and you say to yourself, with the technology that existed at that particular moment and their ability to do what they did, and just the foresight. To be able to do that with the planning going, how long that would take.
Well, to be fair, they didn't have social media to distract them.
Well, and they keep finding new things under the pyramids.
Yes.
Now there's some giant columns and stuff.
And they say there's just no way that a human endeavor during that period of time would be able. But at the same time, you don't ever get a clear understanding of what technology built the pyramids in the first place.
And also you're looking at an entire civilization that was hell-bent on building a pyramid. It's not like you just got a few guys. It's everybody doing it. Maybe it's just sheer strength.
Get a few guys.
Yeah.
Get Vinny.
Yeah,
get
it's
Vinny
like, you get the same
Right.
guys that helped me build my deck last weekend to come out and build the pyramid. But yeah, it is.
You don't think there are aliens out there? So
I don't.
I think there's also weird things in the Bible where it talks about seeing things in the sky. And in Genesis, it talks about the Nephilim, which are like these giants that they call sons of gods that came down and slept with their wives and stuff. That people, I think, people
now I'm watching.
Ages. Well, it makes you wonder why they had these encounters back then. And I think the Book of Enoch is a lot like that, and a lot about those encounters that we then just brush past today.
So you don't think that if aliens were proven without a doubt to be real,
Nice beaver.
I'm sorry.
Nephilims,
My
Mike.
figure slipped.
Is there anything that would shake your faith or even redistribute your faith? Because it certainly would change the way things are.
I've always believed in aliens, so I don't see any difference.
He believes in aliens and angels.
Yeah, I think many of them are the same. My brother and I have this discussion regularly.
Is your brother a believer?
He's a He is very proud that he created a Facebook group 25 years ago called Christians Who Believe in Aliens.
Okay.
And he's very proud
So
of
he's
that
as
group, though
religious
I don't
as-
think he ever posts anything.
He's as religious as you are.
Yeah.
We always talk about it, but we never get into the real questions. Like, were you raised that way? Were you raised religious?
Yes. Yeah, raised to
and you
believe in
never
aliens.
and you never lost it.
Yeah, and you were on this planet while you were being raised?
Most of the time.
Good.
By the way, I was raised religious, and like many people in my particular religion, ran as fast as I could away from it when I had at the earliest opportunity. And by the way, things that I would see in church, the people that would be, you realize how human we all are.
There's a lot of bad people in churches.
There are.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of bad people running
absolutely
churches.
true. And by the way,
the only thing that makes me truly believe in alien interaction on this planet is James Carville, because he looks like a Martian.
He's fun to watch, though. We have to take a break. We will come back with more. You are listening, ladies and gentlemen, to the Mike O'Mara Show. You know that we love Soul, and with good reason. They make delicious hemp-derived CBD and THC products with precise dosing, clean ingredients, and formulas designed for predictable feel-good effects. They have the amazing out-of-office gummies, the refreshing and delicious out-of-office drinks, and they even have THC oil drops. But now they have some new products that are truly next level. Soul now has out-of-office mood gummies, 3 new gummy varieties that are specifically formulated to reset your routine, one vibe at a time. You can get Uplift for a little boost, Balance to keep things nice and steady, or Mellow, because sometimes we all need to take it down a notch. Mood gummies are where it's at. Remember, all of Soul's best-selling out-of-office gummies deliver a customizable calming buzz. It's the easiest way to unwind without the grogginess or next-day regret of alcohol. You wake up feeling rested, relaxed, and ready to go. Josh and Rob swear by them, so don't be a dummy. Buy a gummy. Ugh. Give yourself the gift of a healthier unwind at the end of your day. Right now, Soul is offering our audience 30% off your entire order. Go to getsoul.com and use the code TMOS. That's getsoul.com, promo code TMOS for 30% off. You know, when we have a discussion the way we just did, I always think that how amazingly cool would it be, though, if I would be more excited about the potential of other life forms. I might be a little freaked out if it was the second coming of the man upstairs. You know, if that ever happened, because I'd be like, I was wrong.
If they were advanced enough to create us, they could destroy us. And that's scary.
Yeah, that's the way we always think. But what if they were just into coming by and interacting with us without, killing us or anything like that?
I think they would have to have a motivation to come back. It's not a great place to be right now.
I just hope they can super chat.
Me too. And bare knuckle box.
I want to talk about a documentary that's floating around. I haven't seen it yet. Rob has, about who I believe is not only the greatest talk show guest in the history of talk shows, but a very funny guy back in the day. I think he made bad movie choices for as funny as he was. But
I don't think movies are his milieu at all.
No, what he is just a funny dude, and nobody was ever funnier on Conan O'Brien. And it's funny, Rob, when I think about watching something. I love Martin Short.
Yeah.
And I love the documentary. It looks like great. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, it's a documentary telling us how great he did life.
How beloved he is. And it's tragic that he lost his wife and he's moved on. Yeah.
I'm just going to wait for the sequel when he passes. Then they get all the dirty laundry out.
That's sad.
But you watched it and you loved it, right?
No, it's not on yet. It doesn't drop yet, but it's going to be a Netflix joint. And I have the trailer here. And to what you said before we watch this, I sort of
I thought it was out already. I'm sorry.
No, it's coming out. It's coming out soon. It links me to Paul Schaefer that are like showbiz on purpose. And sometimes that works.
What do you mean by that? Showbiz on purpose?
Like Paul Schaefer, hey, babe, how you doing, babe? I was in Vegas on the coast and we were just killing it.
Yeah.
And that's sort of a good gimmick. And Paul Schaefer, don't mistake me, he's a marvelous musician and a very funny guy. But I think Martin Short sort of presents a character on talk shows.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah,
totally.
But
yeah.
I also feel he is as beloved as anyone in Hollywood. So let's take a look at this.
And this
clip.
comes out tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll tell you something about Marty. Let's say you're going to host a dinner party, and you invite Marty.
I loved you in Home Alone. You're wonderful.
And then it turns out Marty can't come. You cancel the party.
In this business, in the world of comedy, there's nobody faster.
You used to do circus work. I was a freak for a while.
There's nobody smarter.
Just because the eyes are so dull doesn't mean that there's not a machinery of wheels clicking away.
There's nobody funnier.
Say something funny.
Oh, you were the guy.
I feel like he could improvise to eternity, couldn't he?
There's only one way out, so we should jump. For heaven's sakes, the fool will kill us, I'll say.
I'm
Your
the
favorite in
greatest
there.
professional
I
in the
know.
world. I'm so damn lucky. How do I keep it going?
And there, of course, Larry Kasdan. Hi, Larry.
In life, sometimes you hit a green light, and sometimes for no reason it's red. Mom died and Dad's health went fast. And I just was overwhelmed with, I can't do it. I can't do it. We had a speed dial to the funeral parlor.
Yes.
But there were laughs during those years. But that's the point.
I now changed my mind on it. I want to see it badly.
Yeah.
Marty operates at the speed of joy.
Should I pick the kids up?
Oh my God. Oh my dear Lord in heaven.
Marty showed me it's very important how you carry yourself through all of these experiences. Marty is good at life.
All right. Marty, Life is Short. That's
Yeah.
the name of the documentary. And now I've changed my mind again. I think it looks fascinating. And I forgot that he dealt with so much tragedy.
And I
in his
forgot
life.
what a funny looking kid he was.
He was indeed. So check
But
that out.
there's a lot of warmth in that, and
Right.
a lot of people that I respect a lot, and also Tom Hanks. But I would like to see what they say
You
about
have,
him.
by the way, your relentless anti-Tom Hanks campaign
Yes.
has succeeded. There are not many of your little hate campaigns that have worked on me, but this Tom Hanks thing, when it started innocently enough where Rob would always mention that Tom Hanks, when he has a movie coming out, would have some weird, quirky story.
Then hit
And
the wires,
almost,
yeah.
And it's almost like Tom Hanks created that, right? It's
Yeah.
almost like he's the one behind it.
He's
right?
being a good guy. He's trying to Jimmy Stewart his way through life. Now, I love a lot of his movies, but
I do too.
he just, the way he markets himself is so. I don't mind if he would come on set and say, "Hey, look at me, I'm doing a movie." But what has happened is I got carded at a rock festival to buy beer, and I'm Tom Hanks, and like. I don't care.
It worked on me. It worked on
Yeah.
me. I see Tom Hanks and I hesitate. It's horrible.
Yeah,
you know?
true. Yeah.
We'll have a Tom Hanks story the next 3 weeks. Every week will be another story.
Guaranteed.
He's got that Toy Story movie coming out in June.
All right. Do you have any beautiful video for us today, Rob Spiewak?
I've got some video of Tom Hanks and Martin Short bare knuckle boxing.
Yes, a great callback. We'll be right back after this, everybody. Here's a quick message from today's sponsor, the ASPCA Pet Health Insurance Program. If you've ever owned a pet, you know they run on their own logic. Jump first, think later. Ask questions, never. I've got dogs, so I know this is true. It's part of what makes them so lovable, but it's also how you end up with those surprise vet visits you didn't see coming. ASPCA Pet Health Insurance helps cover eligible vet expenses. So when those moments happen, you can focus on getting them the care they need without overthinking the cost or second guessing your decision. When you enroll in an ASPCA Pet Health Insurance plan, you could even get a $25 Amazon gift card. It's a little treat for you while you're doing something great for your pet. The program offers customizable accident and illness plans, making it easier to get your pet the care they may need. Who's a good boy? You are. If you enroll in the ASPCA Pet Health Insurance Plan, it's been around for almost 20 years and has covered nearly 1 million pets in that time. To explore coverage, visit ASPCAPetinsurance.com/TMOS. That's ASPCA ASPCAPetInsurance.com/TMOS. Eligibility restrictions apply. Visit ASPCAPetInsurance.com/Amazon. Terms for more info. This is a paid advertisement. Insurance is underwritten by either Independence American Insurance Company or United States Fire Insurance Company and produced by PTZ Insurance Agency Limited. The ASPCA is not an insurer and is not engaged in the business of insurance. Tomorrow on the show, I'll discuss the doctor I dread to go see, and I'll be talking about that on tomorrow's show. And today more than ever, I am now just really not looking forward to it. It's not fun. It's not fun getting old. Ladies and gentlemen,
aliens don't age.
Yeah, play the video thing,
very good.
music thing.
Hey, I like that. Some beautiful video.
Hey, Jerry, do your thing.
Jerry time.
Pain in the ass. Mike, you are, as always, ahead of the curve.
Of course.
When you wanted to raise money back in the days of the Don and Mike show, you had a great fundraiser. And I won't reveal it yet because it has to do with the story. Minnesota EMS, Emergency Medical Services, needed to raise money, and they did the same thing that you guys did, but without country music television.
Home, the St. James Ambulance
This guy.
Association is thankful for the community's help
that
in
an
raising
anchor?
money to help pay off a new life-saving
It's
piece
gotta
of
be a
equipment
weekend
last
guy.
night.
I think it's
with
Cato.
Donkey basketball.
The fundraiser featured games of basketball between teams of students, teachers, and first responders riding donkeys.
They're still doing
with
it.
halftime donkey
Yes.
rides for the kids. The event was able to raise $4,000
Dick
last
Van
night to help
Patten
pay
came.
off the services. Two new Auto Pulse NXTs, which can perform automated chest compressions for CPR.
They're going to need that machine for the guy that runs the donkey basketball, because I remember the guy because I dealt with him one-on-one.
You did? I don't. I didn't have anything to do with him. What was he like?
He was leathery. His teeth did not touch. I think he had most of them. And he had a hat way back on his head. And he said things like, "Oh, yeah, we got calm donkeys and we got kickers." He said,
I didn't know that.
He said, who are the disc jockeys? We'll give them the kickers. And that'll be fun, right?
And speaking of alcohol abuse, didn't I tune up a little bit for that particular
One of my
event?
all-time favorite things, when you were thanking the Bellamy brothers for performing, and you said, "All right."
All right. How about those Bellamy brothers? All right.
But
Yeah.
that's a different firm we use, because our guys would not go on a true hardwood basketball court because it would destroy the court.
Okay.
So that's whatever money they raise for EMS, they're going to have to give to the high school
Because
to
they
replace
destroyed the parquet floor.
Exactly. Sad,
Parquet.
right? Mike, you don't steal copper anymore, do you?
I used to. The neighbors, God, always called the proper authorities because
Yeah.
they saw all the little bins that I had filled with copper wire.
You would go to all the
Bastards.
abandoned houses in Manassas and
I
just
would.
pull the wire. Yeah.
And construction sites.
But Mike, that's not hot anymore.
Okay.
People don't want copper. You won't believe what they're stealing. And I believe this is also in Minnesota, oddly.
Meanwhile, gas prices here in Minnesota are approaching $4.20 a gallon on
She's
average,
so
according
surprised.
to AAA. And mechanics in the metro tell us gas thieves are on the rise, with gas tanks being drilled out of cars. Our Harrison Clapp is live with the details on how much this is costing people, Harrison.
Count, I've been told trucks like this are the main targets for gas thieves because it's lifted. It's higher than the average car. It's easier to get underneath and drill a hole into
Mike,
the car's gas.
That's Harrison Klopp.
Harrison Klopp is talking about. So they drill holes and they get the gas out. That
Yeah, I
way.
mean, it's not like the old days when you'd siphon.
Wow.
I don't blame them. I had to get gas this weekend for the first time.
And
$60 up to Georgia, $68 on the way down.
Well, you can't put a price on memories.
No!
Mike, let's go back to Harrison Klopp, because there's an interesting angle here.
Tank. And as we spoke with one St. Paul man tonight, we learned just how expensive this crime can be.
You stole 5 gallons of gas. Times 5, that's $25. But in reality, that cost me $2,500.
Jamie Phillips is looking at a steep bill after thieves drilled holes in his truck's gas tank on Monday. He was one of 3 victims in his St. Paul neighborhood that had their tanks drilled out.
This neighbor here and these neighbors here were thinking about getting cameras now. You know, that's an added cost.
Why wouldn't you get a camera, you idiot?
She's lucky
Hey, don't pick on the guy. Don't pick on the guy that got ripped off. Because they did it that way, that's going to cost him a fortune.
True enough.
That's terrible.
If you're going to steal gas, at least siphon it.
Siphon it, yeah.
Right.
Anyway, so watch out, folks, and have your trucks lowered. Because that way, that's one reason to hate America, Mike. But let's close with the real reason we should hate America right now, or why we are hated by others. I personally love this country. I'm a true patriot.
I know you are, Rob. You bleed red, white, and blue.
If I were to go to a Charlotte Hornets game, Charlotte Knights, rather, that's a AAA ball team, right?
Okay.
The Charlotte Knights, it's fun when you bring in a celebrity to sing the national anthem and celebrate America. Isn't it?
Yes, it is. This is a hell of a setup. I hope we have a payoff.
Josh,
I really do.
You like it when a celebrity sings the national anthem?
Yeah, I believe I sent you this video.
Oh, I don't think you did. But either way, let's take a look at they're really bringing out the high rollers in Charlotte.
Oh, say can you see
it's Ronald McDonald. It's full regalia.
That's a Rob Spiewak theater kid right there.
That might be me.
I like the clip I sent you.
Yeah,
shows the players reacting.
Oh, how is the reaction?
They're just staring away, but it makes you judge the voice, and then it unveils at the end that it's wrong.
Oh, because his voice is good.
His voice
and his
is fine.
shoes are large.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars.
The way he says stripes, that's a theater kid.
Yeah,
guaranteed.
Through the peril.
Why is it annoying me? Why is it annoying me?
Mike, it's okay if it annoys you because that was an extra value national anthem. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Bring it to you right there.
Oh, I don't like him. I don't like him.
Well, you don't like clowns.
I don't, but I like bare knuckle fighting. I got the last call
yeah,
back.
You win.
That's it. We got to get out of here. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon, taping time 3 p.m. Eastern for Tuesday. Make a note of that, you late arrivals, and you people that enjoy sleeping. Hey, you'll enjoy the live show tomorrow. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. For Rob Spiewak and Josh Soroka, Mike O'Mara saying so long, everybody.
I love you, Pop, and God bless America.
Want more? Make sure you check out the Mike O'Mara Bonus Show. Get it at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment.
Cotton nail bath tissue.
You lost again.
Sabrina, don't just stare at it, eat it.